Hi everyone, this is Yu. Today we are going to practice several skills simultaneously by reading aloud a passage from the prose piece Summer by Wang Zengqi. Recently, I have been practicing reading aloud, 朗读, recording my performance, listening to the recordings again, and identifying my mistakes. Through this process, I am able to evaluate my level of fluency more objectively. I am often surprised by how many errors I had previously failed to notice. However, once I began practicing reading aloud consistently, those mistakes became much more apparent. Reading aloud is also included in certain versions of the HSK examination. Therefore, if you are planning to take the exam, this practice can be particularly beneficial. Now, let's begin with the text.
夏天的花里最为幽静的是竹兰，牵牛花短命，早晨沾露才开，午时即萎谢。秋葵也命薄，淡半黄，白心，心外有紫韵，风吹薄瓣，楚楚可怜。凤仙花有单瓣者，有重瓣者。重瓣者如小牡丹，凤仙花花青酥肥，湖南人用以腌臭咸菜，此无香所未有。马齿苋、狗尾巴草、益母草都长得非常旺盛。淡树叶开浅蓝色小花，如小蝴蝶，很好看，叶片微似竹叶而较柔软。万把钩即苍耳，因为结的小果上有许多小钩，碰到它就会挂在衣服上，得小心摘去，所以孩子叫它万把钩。我们那里有一种八根草，贴地而长，见缝扎根，一棵草蔓延开来，长了很多根，横的、竖的，一大片。而且非常顽强，拉扯不断，很小的孩子就会唱八根草，露茵茵，唱个仗，把狗听。
Over the past week, I have been spending nearly 4 hours practicing this section in total, which works out to approximately 30 minutes per day. To be honest, I initially found the process somewhat tedious. However, it has proven to be extremely worthwhile. Why is that? Because this form of practice not only improves my reading comprehension, but also strengthens my understanding of grammar, expands my vocabulary, refines my phrasing, deepens my grasp of idiomatic expressions, enhance my recognition of Chinese characters and radicals, and even improves my handwriting as I use the same text to practice correct stroke order. If you would like to try this method, I would recommend starting small. Even reading just 3 sentences per day can make a significant difference compared to postponing practice until you have several uninterrupted hours available. Consistency is far more effective than occasional intensive study sessions. If you find the process overwhelming at first, you may begin by reading aloud with the support of the tools such as pinyin. Nevertheless, we should keep in mind that the ultimate goal is to recognize Chinese characters instantly, understand them within context, and listen, speak, read, and write them accurately without relying on external aids. Supporting tools should serve as a temporary bridge, not a permanent dependency. Gradually reduce your reliance on them as your confidence grows. I sincerely hope that sharing my experience has been helpful. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. Happy language learning!